blessed these waters and absolved from sin, he whose body we now can
I was 17 when I first went there, and I was on a replica of the Bounty that they made in New Zealand and sailed all the way out to Tahiti. I think when we did it in the 80s that they tried to sort of, tell it as true to what they understood happened as possible.
By God, you will answer for it, sir! I don't have any of you!
And we filmed for a month in London before we filmed in Tahiti, and we filmed all the stuff that happens below decks. So the mutiny that happens below decks, the storm, or every scene that you see below decks, we filmed that all in London first, in Wembley, in a set.
This film, now you had Anthony Hopkins there. He's my favourite Bligh.
There's this great scene in it where Hopkins says to Mel Gibson, there's rumblings, is there?
Don't put Adams under the lash. He was insubordinate, cowardly and insubordinate. He frightened the men. I did not put that fear there. He did. So he will be lashed, and we will go round the horn. Are you frightened to go round the horn, Mr. Christian? Are you a coward too, sir?
And we saw that and we just knew it was going to be brilliant. He was, he was brilliant right out of the gate. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's a master craftsman.
Damn you, man. Don't you bloody cross me.
And then we did that scene where we all busted into his cabin. I've got a gun and Gibson's there and Liam's holding him and...
Mr. Bligh, will you get up? Get up. Alison, get over here! Get over here! Get over here! I'm staying here!
And then they mutinied and then they set Bligh adrift in this, lifeboat. So obviously he was very tough, but he was an incredible sailor. It was absolutely amazing. That's why he navigated getting back to where he did when they chucked him out off the Bounty. And he had a compass and that was it, really, and they all survived on fish and God knows what, but he saved those men's lives. He sailed in a rowboat, an incredible part of the globe.
Mr. Bligh! Get on the boat!
We cannot risk going ashore again. What are we going to do, sir?
Well, we shall have to try and reach Kupang.
Without charts?
There was a guy who recreated the trip last year. I went to interview him.
Will you have charts?
No charts at all.
So all from memory?
Well, sort of.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You are my hero.
It's not. This boat's not same as Bligh's. Not self-riding, and we'll be bailing a lot. There's no question. Same deal. Apart from that, though, we're putting pressure on ourselves by not having a support boat, and we're only taking the things that Bligh had. So we have the same weight of food, but it's still only a small handful of food every day for 48 days, and we'll try to catch fish and we'll eat them. But we'll be hungry. We'll be starved.
Now it will take us at least 2 months, and we have provisions and water enough to last us 1 week. So that is the situation, gentlemen. Plain and simple.
This morning when we came in the pass, it just hit us. I said, wow, we just sailed this little boat 4,000 miles, and we had all these little dramas and the whole sort of deprivation thing on board.
It was a tough first week. I really felt seasick, and then found my sea legs, and then Don and Quilter literally showed me the ropes.
All of us have had times during the voyage where we've just got tired of the other people.
We had a couple of serious scares. We nearly went up on a reef one time because we were sailing without charts, the same as Bligh. So we had some serious challenges, but we had lots of satisfying moments, just being able to achieve that.
I think it's land.
The thing I'm thinking about is what a massive event this was at the time. To do that, to take a ship and set the captain adrift. In the film, I just think the only modern equivalent I can think of to go out into uncharted territories is like to hijack the space shuttle or something like that and then go off to
I suppose it's
a planet you've never heard. I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, I suppose so. You go on the first Virgin shuttle flight and you cast Richard Branson adrift in a pod of some sort, and that's maybe, kind of how it ends up thing. I suppose it's kind of tantamount to that, really, at that time,
Sir, I am Lieutenant William Bligh. I'm a British naval officer, and I have to report an act of piracy.